Welcome to the race briefing for TrailFest Salcey Forest happening on Sunday the 6th of April. So the plan had been to record this while walking around the forest and it all being lovely, and then time has got away with me, so unfortunately I'm recording this in my office, but you'll still get the same information. Depending on when you're listening to this, you'll either have received the final email or you might be picking this up off the back of reading I've seen it go live on our YouTube channel. So I will go through some of the details of what's going to be happening on the day. A lot of this, or all of this, will be covered on the day during the race briefing. However, I know some people like to get that information sooner just to settle some nerves if you do have any. I don't want you turning up nervous, I don't want you turning up anxious. I want you to come, enjoy the day. It's set to be a stunning day in the forest. We've had lovely weather this week. It's going to continue into next week. Booked perfectly. So we've got 10k, half marathon, marathon and 50k distance. Our 50k starts at 8 a.m. Our marathon starts at 8:30, and the 10k and the half marathon both start at 9 a.m. Registration effectively opens an hour before each of those events. So if you're running the 10k, no need to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. If you're running the 50k, you can register from 7 in the morning. If you're running the 50k course, you are following red arrows. You'll be following the red arrows, and there may be some of our little tags floating in the trees as well. On sections where it's a long straight and there's nowhere else to go, I do tend to use these because it's just a little bit easier to put up. However, I did buy an absolute ton more of these as well, so these are probably going to mark the majority of the route. So the 50k runners, you will be following these exclusively. You will do 4 8-mile laps. So yes, if you're doing your conversions, you will run a little bit further than a standard 50k. You can have that bit for free, that's fine. But that is the course that you'll be doing. Really simple. I'm not going to explain the course, but follow the red arrows all around. I will mention a few little bits that are on the course. So you will find that you come across an aid station after about 3.5 miles. That is mainly aimed for the 10k and the half marathon runners. However, if you're doing the 50k and you want to use the aid station, completely fine, but it won't be there in the afternoon. We'll pack it down once the 10k and the half marathon is finished. Your main aid station on course is going to be in the horse box car park. You get there after you cross the main road. So you need to be incredibly sensible crossing that road. It's a busy, well, not that busy, but it's a fast road. It's a 60-mile-an-hour road. You are crossing it. You've got great visibility on both sides. Stop, look, wait, and then cross. Do not be stupid. Just be really, really sensible. It is a fast road. Other side of the road, the Horsebox car park, about 4.5 miles in. That is the aid station that will be there until everybody's finished the event. So you'll see that aid station 4.5 miles in. You then keep running around. You'll cross the same road again. Again, be sensible, cross sensibly, whatever. Then you'll come back into the HQ area where there will be an aid station as well. All the aid stations will have similar food on them, similar treats and nibbles and whatnot, so you don't have to, it's not like a special aid station's got everything and the other one's just got water. They've all got roughly the same sort of supplies on each of them. There'll be a bit of difference, but it's the same sort of stuff. When you get to HQ, you need to come under the finish arch and then you keep going lap after lap. Your laps will be recorded by the timing equipment. We can tell you how many laps you've done if you can't count to 4, but hopefully you'll have a rough idea of what you're doing. You may find, if you are quick, that when you come to finish your first lap, the 10k runners and the half marathon runners may still be there waiting to go. Run through them, you keep doing your race. We'll try and stay out of your way as best as we possibly can do. We'll have the aid station ready for you as well, if you need water, supplies, so on and so on. So do not worry about that. We're here to look after you. If you're doing the, and with the 50k as well, there a slight change to the mandatory kit. The weather is going to be so good that we don't need to have a waterproof coat, which was always sort of on the cards. But also you don't need to carry with you a mobile phone or your foil blanket. I've taken the decision that the weather is tip top. You're in Salcey Forest. You're going to be accessible if you have any issues at all. We have 4x4 medical support as well, so we can always get out to you. It's unnecessary to make you carry excess stuff. However, it is a cupless event. There is no cups on the course. You need to be carrying some vessel to carry water. So it needs to be up to 500, or it needs to be at least 500 mil, i.e. I've not got one here, but a soft flask is perfectly fine. If you don't have any of that, you don't want to get any of that, fine, turn up with a plastic Evian bottle, run with that, you can fill that up. But we do not have cups at our events. There are not any cups, and that's relevant to all of the distances. So you need to carry water, but that is the only mandatory kit. I don't want to be overbearing with the mandatory kit. It's not there to punish you, it's there for safety. But when it's 15 degrees, bright and sunny, we'll be fine. If you are leaving the aid station after 3 o'clock, you need to make sure you've got a head torch with you. I don't think that's going to affect anybody, I wouldn't have thought. However, that is the rule. So we don't want people out there in the dark, effectively, because the sun does come down sooner, or it gets darker, in the woods. So we don't want to have people out there in the dark. But apart from that, no mandatory kit. Like I say, 4 laps. So if you're doing the 50k, it's 4 laps. If you're watching this beforehand as well, please put your number on your front. I don't care if it's on your stomach, if it's on your leg, whatever, but put it on your front. Events recently, I've seen more and more people stick it on their backpack or on their back. No good, because when we're filming the finish line to make sure that we're getting people if there are any problems, if your number's on your back, we don't know who you are, without being too rude. Right, perfect. Marathon runners, you'll be starting at 8:30. Your course is 3 laps plus a little 2-mile lap to start with. So that 2-mile lap is going to be marked out with yellow arrows. So you're going to be the only people that follow these yellow arrows, which I don't have with me, but are yellow arrows. So it is this, but in yellow. So you will follow that 2-mile course. It will then get you back to the start, or very close to the start, and then you will carry on the lap. So I will make it really, really clear when you're starting effectively again. You don't come all the way back to the finish line. You just come back towards where the visitor centre is, and then you go off and you do your full 3 laps on top of that 2-mile lap. So that will then get you to your just over 26 miles, your marathon distance. Again, same as with the 50k. The aid station that is 3.5 miles into the main lap, you will go past that. You'll probably see that a couple of times. It may not be there on your last lap, depending on how fast or slow you're going. Your main aid station is the Horsebox car park and the finish line HQ. Again, the same with the mandatory kit. You just need to have the ability to carry water, 500 ml minimum. You don't need to have anything else with you at all. Numbers on the front, and it's exactly the same. With regards to the half marathon and the 10k, both start at 9 o'clock. The only mandatory kit for that is some sort of water vessel. There's not really a minimum on that. So if you just want to carry a soft cup with you, so like a squeezy cup, that's fine. They're normally 200 ml. That's not a problem. But I will repeat again, just for the sake of repeating, there are no cups at the water station. So if you turn up and you don't have a cup with you, you've not got the mandatory kit, and also you won't be able to get any liquids from anywhere. It's trail running, it's how we do it, we've done it for years, lots and lots of other people have done it like that as well. You need to come with a cup for you. If you want to just come with a paper cup and you want to run around with that, you do you, that's absolutely fine. Right, it's not some way to sell you merch, although you can buy the cups from us if you do want to have a collapsible cup. They're brilliant. It's because we don't want to be creating all the unnecessary waste. So that's why we don't do paper cups or plastic cups. So with the 10k and the half marathon runners, you are following the purple arrows. You'll see for a lot of your course, purple and red arrows together, because for the majority of your course, you're actually on the same bit. But you are following purple arrows. The 10k runners, you'll see the aid station twice. Because again, I don't want to confuse you too much, but you go past it, you effectively do another loop, you come back to the aid station, and then you sort of run home. There is a point where there will be an arrow that says finish forwards, lap 2, left. If you're doing the 10k, it is 1 lap, you run to the finish when you see that sign. If you're doing the half marathon, you do the 2nd lap, you go back around again, you'll see the aid station 4 times, and then you'll follow the finish line. If you're doing the 10k or the half marathon, you still only cross the finish line once. Last year, had a few issues with some of the half marathon runners coming across the finish line because they weren't paying attention, and they didn't do the second, or they then had to go back out on the 2nd lap. It just caused faff. You need to make sure that you are counting those laps. If you're signed up for the half marathon and you do the 10k and you're like, oh, I'm done, I want to finish, that's fine. Come across the line, let us know that that's what you've done, obviously, and we'll get that sorted. You will have different coloured bibs depending on the distances that you're doing. So we should be able to help a little bit, but it is not up to the marshals to tell you where to go or what distance you should be at. It is your responsibility to know whether you've done 1 lap or 2. I don't think it's a huge ask, so hopefully we should be all right. The aid station will be open until the last, I assume, half marathon runner has come through. Right, I'm expecting it to be late morning, lunchtime-ish. But the aid station will be there until the last one has come through. Yeah, so that's the sort of specific information regarding the events. With regards to, I guess, how we do things, you're in a open forest. So when you get there, it will be quiet. There'll probably just be us there, really, and a few people, maybe, spectators probably. Come 11 o'clock, it will be busy in that visitor centre, in that main area. As soon as you get about half a mile away from the actual main spot, though, it will be like you're in the forest on your own. You won't see people. That's how all of these forests work. We've done Salcey Forest many times. It's how it always works. As soon as you get away from the cafe, you don't see people. As soon as you get some mud on your trainers, you see even less people. It'll be lovely, but just bear in mind, when you get to the HQ, to the visitor centre, to the finish line, or if you're coming to finish your lap, it will be quite busy with people, dogs, bikes, kids on bikes with dogs, or whatever it is. So just be mindful. They have no obligation to get out of your way. It's a public place. They've just got as much right to be there as you do. So be sensible, be kind, be courteous, even if they aren't being to you. Just overtake them and go round them. If you've got a group of you running, you'll just need to split up for a bit and go round people sensibly. It's not worth getting into arguments and spoiling your day because some idiot's got a massive long lead on their dog and they're not paying any attention or any of that. Just take your time, go around these people, and we can all share the forest absolutely fine. If you're listening to this beforehand as well, please park in the overflow car park. We will pretty much fill the car parks, so we need to start with the overflow so that when somebody turns up, they can still park in the main car park. The overflow, it's like a 3 to 5 minute walk. It's really not very far to go. So please park there and make sure you pay for the parking as well. It's all AMPR, so you can't just get in and think no one's going to check your ticket, because you'll get a fine in the post 3 weeks later. So please make sure you do pay. And that's about it. So enjoy yourself. Don't drop any litter. This race briefing will be done in person at the beginning of the events, but I'm just doing this because I know some people like to have it beforehand. Any questions, ask. I will be there, obviously, all morning. Beforehand, ask on the Facebook group if you've got things now. If it's personal for any reason, ask me specifically via email. If you're looking for refunds or deferrals or transfers, that ship has sailed. We're long past that. And that's about it. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be nice and warm. It's going to be sunny. We'll get some cracking photos. Photos will be live sort of 24 hours after the event. Results will be live pretty much as you cross the line, as long as the internet connection holds up, because we're in the forest, it's not great. And yeah, we're going to have loads and loads of fun. Enjoy it. If it's your first time doing trail running, you've picked the best April the 5th or 6th, whatever it is, that there's ever been. I think ground conditions are going to be really good. Again, if you're watching this on Friday or Saturday before the event, check out the social media, and I will have put pictures and photos and videos of ground conditions as I'm out marking the course. I've been told it's drying up loads, and it was not too bad when I was there last week anyway. So I think it's going to be a really, really great day. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope that wasn't too rambly. Hope you've got all the information you need, and I will be seeing you in person very shortly.